Very well said. This is day 3. Now let's just start off with a recap of what was happening on day 2 that was dubbed the Business Forum yesterday here at the 24th COMESA Summit that is happening here in Nairobi, Kenya. Now to start off that particular 24th COMESA Summit Head of State Government Summit in Nairobi is making quite the decisive shift in Africa's trade history, moving away from paper-based into digital-powered systems. Under the theme, leveraging digitalization to deepen regional value chains for sustainable and inclusive growth, the region leaders are exploring how technology can ease trade processes, eliminate inefficiencies, and turn connectivity into higher earnings for member states. Yesterday, the chief guest was none other than Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki, who reiterated that Kenya, once it takes up its position as chair of COMESA, is going to be pushing for more digitalization when it comes to matters of trade, an aspect that is going to increase efficiency as well as curb fraud. Some of the technology and innovations that have been adopted by various COMESA states, including Zambia and Malawi, include the e-certificates of origin that have made trade quite easy. Also, we're going to be looking at what Kenya is going to be saying or pushing for as chair of COMESA when it comes to her prowess in money and fintech innovation, as well as digital governance. So intra-COMESA trade currently lags at about 17% of the bloc's total commerce. That has been blamed on lack, held back by border bureaucracy, non-tariff barriers, and paper-based procedures. If we go digital, that's what the bloc says. If it does go digital, this will be eliminated, and thus movement of goods and persons is going to be seamless and more efficient. That's just a recap of day 2. That was a business forum that was held yesterday. So later on at around 8:30, I will be hosting the Principal Secretary in charge of MSME Development, Madam Susan Mangeni, to just take us through how we can globalize the MSME sector, leveraging on digital innovation. Currently, where we are, in the next 1 hour or so, we expect the 20th ministerial meeting to take place here. It's going to be closed door. None other than the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Mudavadi, is going to be taking lead in this. Matters to be discussed this morning are matters peace and security. The member states are around 21, and among them we're already seeing representatives from Libya, Sudan, as well as Somalia and Uganda. So we'll be keeping tabs on that, and maybe the outcomes of this particular conversation are some that are going to shape what is going to be presented to the heads of state come tomorrow. I'm Regina Manyara, and I hand you back to you, Vivian Degwa, for the rest of the programming. Remember, at exactly 8:30, we'll be back here at KICC to have that candid one-on-one exclusive conversation with none other than PS Susan Mangeni on matters globalization of MSME sectors to create job opportunities.